So I'm here in the paddock with Richard Lloyd, who is, well, all involved in the logo behind me, Spellfame Karting. Richard, tell us a little bit about Spellfame Karting.
Turned the hobby into a living about 20 years ago and bought a little van, a few spares, rocks up at a kart track like Shenington, and started from there really, and slowly built it up from there to what it is now. I wouldn't say it's multinational, but it's bigger than it was, and it makes me a living, and I thoroughly enjoy it.
Awesome stuff. And tell us a little bit about your history with Shenington in particular.
I started karting when I was 36 years old. That was 25 years ago, and I literally made my debut here and been coming here racing probably ever since. But since the business started to take over, I've got less and less involved with racing and more involved with what I do. But every now and then I occasionally put a race suit on and try and remember how to do it.
And how's that going for you so far this weekend?
Well, not bad actually, but for an old one, I'm holding up the flag for OAPs, and it's going okay. I'm still hopeful for a win. Could be on the cards, but we'll have to see. But I need to find a bit of pace, but then again, every driver on the paddock's saying that at the moment.
They are saying that. Spellfame representation then, is it who's competing for them this weekend?
Just myself and a guy called Josh Rosa. He's just come off his novice plates. And last meeting, in fact, we've had a good record really, because last meeting he won, and the meeting before that I won. So we're not doing bad at the moment. So we're going for a hat trick this weekend, but I need to find a bit of pace to get that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's quite a historic year, of course. We've got. I know the historic guys are really celebrating the 60 years since the start of competitive karting in the UK, and of course the 10 years since they celebrated the 50 years. Hold some special stuff for yourself.
Yes, I mean, I think as a circuit, it's a fantastic circuit. I mean, the guys that run the club everything is for the club, not for them. And I think that's where this club is fantastic. I mean, you rock up here, and everything you feel everything is regarding you, not them. And I've loved racing here for 25 years now. And the historic festival is just like. It's a fabulous event. The entry for the main meeting shows how good this meeting is. The fact there's nearly 300 entry here this weekend shows the quality of the club, and it shows the commitment to the club and the money they're spending making it a better place for. They got money in the bank. They don't think, oh, that's great, we've got money in the bank. They spend it making the club better for the competitors that are here. And I think that's laudable for the club. It's great for the people. And as I said, the historic festival, which is, I've demonstrated a few of the historics out there, and it gives people a chance to see how the sport's moved on, really, because some of them are, terrifying to watch going around. I
was going to say, what's your favourite?
Oh, well, the reason I haven't raced at this meeting for the last 5 years is I've been demonstrating a ludicrously fast 250 version, and so I'd have to say that was my favourite. A gentleman called John Reed had allowed me to drive his car for the last 5 years, but it's an expensive beast to run, so this year he's giving it a miss, and I don't blame it, otherwise I'll probably break it again.
I think ludicrous is a good word for that car, though. That's quite something. Richard, I know you're out on track soon, so I'll let you get off, but thanks very much for talking to us.
Pleasure. Nice
and have a good weekend.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
So we go now into the final for Mini X, or X30 Minis, as some of you may know this class. It's going to be Hayden Chance who starts this one from pole position. Alfie Briggs should be alongside in the 47, but as we've just seen, perhaps on your shots if you were watching on the stream, he's having a bit of problems getting out of the pits at the moment, but he should be lining up second on the grid. Ian Aguilera and Alfie Baxter Davies will be row 2. Row 3 will be Leo Brown and Carl Slee. As we're good for the go already. So that's disaster for Alfie Briggs, and already we've got drama because the 93 is off. The 93. Which is AJ Arnold. So disasters there for Alfie Briggs and AJ Arnold. It's Hayden Chance who leads them through the chicane for the first time. And on to the back straight. Through Wilkins they go. This is a contact warning for Finley Harrison in that number 44, and I wonder if that was to do with AJ Arnold's contact with the wall in the 93. At the end of that one, though, Ian Aguilera has got himself to the head of the field. Hayden Chance in second Alfie Baxter-Davies in third. Dion Gowder in fourth. Fifth for Ben Dawson. Then it's Leo Brown in sixth. Carl Slee, Luke Garlick, Finley Harrison and Milo Pilfold, round out your top 10. What a start from Ian Aguilera. He's been having a really strong weekend. As the battle between Chance and Baxter-Davies works their way, that's the battle over second, works their way through Wilkins. To be clear, Ian Aguilera took the victory in this event last year, so he's no stranger to leading this one, particularly in this class. Spoke to him yesterday after he crossed the line first in Heat 1 of this class, and he's done exactly what he needs to do here, get from grid 3 up to first place. And then behind him, it's now Hayden Chance and Alfie Baxter-Davies battling it away. The 48 is Hayden Chance, the 31 is Alfie Baxter-Davies. We're also looking further back at the battle between Ben Dawson, Dion Gowder, Leo Brown and Carl Slee over fourth place. That's developing quite nicely. And indeed, Leo Brown there looks to the inside of Dion Gowder and gets the job done, I think. Or has he just about got it done? Oh, fantastic stuff. Fighting back there is Dion Gowder, and Gowder's been able to retain the position. That was a brilliant fight back there through the chicane. Robust defence of the position there from Gowder, and now immediately Leo Brown is under pressure from a charging Milo Pilfold in the 38, who on that lap has also got past Kyle Slee. In fact, it was all changed through Wilkins there. So it's now Leo Brown in fifth, Milo Pilfold in sixth, and Dion Gowder down to seventh. There's the 38 versus the 33. That was Milo Pilfold going past Leo Brown there. Nice little move through the hairpin. Still Aguilera, Chance, and Baxter-Davies at the front of this one. It's now the 92 of Kyle Slee is having a look at Dion Gowder. But really good first few laps here from Milo Pilfold, getting up to fifth place now. New fastest lap of the race by Alfie Baxter-Davies in third place. The 31 now all over the back of Hayden Chance in the 48 for second place as they head through the hairpin now. There's battles going on up and down the field here though. In your stream we're looking at the 66 of Gowder defending against Slee in the 92. Here's the battle for second then on your streams now. The 48 of Hayden Chance versus Baxter-Davies as they work through Wilkins. Surely though for now they will still work together though to get onto terms with Aguilera in the lead. Aguilera though doing everything he needs to do. New fastest lap of the race, 44.62 with 5 minutes 20 plus a lap on the clock. And still the battling goes on further down the field. This is the 38 of Pilfold versus Leo Brown in the 33. And then behind them, look at this, the 92 of Slee now under serious pressure from the likes of Finley Harrison and Luke Garlick in the 44 and 78 respectively. They're bringing Oliver Thompson along for the party as well in the 21. So this is a solid pack of karts from Dion Gowder downwards. In fact, no longer Dion Gowder downwards because Carl Slee goes at the inside of Wilkins and gets himself up into 7th place. Lovely battling here at Shenington for your Mini X final at the Teng Tools Shenington SuperPrix of 2019. One of the jewels in the crown for British karting this event. And a nice move there from Oliver Thompson on Luke Garlick at the back of this pack. The 21 now past the 78. So that's over 10th place. And now, ooh, and that was a look from Finley Harrison in the 44 on Dion Gowda, and it didn't pay off there, as it's allowed Oliver Thompson past as well. There's now in that battle, it's Kyle Slee in 7th, 8th is Dion Gowda, Oliver Thompson in the 21 is 9th, Finley Harrison in the 44 is 10th, the 78 of Luke Garlick is 11th. Still, the gap between Hayden Chance and Alfie Baxter Davies is, I was about to say mere tenths, but it's actually mere hundredths. It's just over a tenth between Hayden Chance and Alfie Baxter Davies for second place. I think they're still working together to try and get onto terms. Look at this. This is the battle over fourth place now. Milo Pilfold in the 38, Leo Brown in the 33, and Ben Dawson in the 68. I haven't mentioned Ben Dawson too much over the last few laps. But this is a fantastic battle over fourth place here, running their way through pit bend now. Just under 3 minutes to go, plus that lap. And Leo Brown is thinking about having a look the inside of Milo Pilfold and getting back the position that was taken from him by Pilfold a number of laps ago. It's still Ian Aguilera leading this race. Haven't had to mention him that much because he's been doing exactly what he needs to do. As look at this, Leo Brown now to the inside, goes up to the inside of Hanger. Beautiful move there on Milo Pilfold, and through as well goes Ben Dawson. So it's now Leo Brown in 4th, Ben Dawson in 5th, and Milo Pilfold back to 6th. But hang on a second, because Ben Dawson's not done yet. He goes up the inside of Park Bend and takes the position of Leo Brown. Leo Brown goes wide, and it allows Milo Pilfold back through as well. So now it's Ben Dawson, Milo Pilfold, and Leo Brown in that order, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Fantastic little battle this going on. Actually, who am I kidding? It's fantastic battling throughout the field, although there is a contact warning there for Milo Pilfold in the 38, so he's going to need to be a little bit careful about that, lest he attracts the attention of the stewards. 68 then of Ben Dawson defending hard against the 38 of Milo Pilfold, but that's not going to stop Pilfold. Pilfold finds the gap and opens that gap and takes the spot off of Ben Dawson to get back up into 4th place there. So your order now is Ian Aguilera leads, Hayden Chance in 2nd, Alfie Baxter Davies in 3rd. Then there's a gap back to the Pilfold, Dawson and Brown battle. Then there's a slight gap back to Carl Slee, Dion Gowda, Oliver Thompson, Finley Harrison and Luke Garlick, as Ben Dawson gets Milo Pilfold back in the hairpin. But they're side by side into the chicane, and Milo Pilfold is going to claim it back. Fantastic stuff this between these drivers in the Mini X class. The gap to the leader now has got down to under a second. Actually, I say that, they've just crossed the line, it's gone back out again. So Ian Aguilera is responding to the pressure from behind here really, really well. And one wonders if there is going to be a point where Baxter Davies decides, you know what, this working together thing isn't working, I need to get past. So here are your leaders. There's Aguilera, and then there is Hayden Chance and Alfie Baxter Davies working their way onto the Hanger Straight here. There's going to be 2 more laps after this one. A little bit of a tighter line there from Hayden Chance, just defending slightly against Alfie Baxter Davies as they work their way round to begin lap number 14. There's Ian Aguilera. Now, of course, if a battle does start for second place, that is the lifeline for Aguilera. It will basically hand him the opportunity to just bring it home. Mini X class final, supported by Spellfame Karting, as you can see. Oh, and there was a tiny look there from Baxter Davies, and now Hayden Chance is going very defensive, as Ian Aguilera is going to start the last lap here in his number 79 kart. He's looking very well set to reclaim the title that he took here a year ago. But who is going to finish in second place? Side by side they go towards Stratford hairpin. Chance is on the inside, but no, it looked like Baxter Davies was trying to sell the dummy there and switch back to the inside. It's as they were though, coming out of Stratford hairpin. Hayden Chance still in the lead in the 48, coming out of the chicane now onto the back straight. As I say, this battling is allowing Ian Aguilera to bring this one home quite comfortably. Hayden Chance is going to go super defensive. Baxter Davies will try and get a cutback out of the corner. It's going to be Ian Aguilera who takes the win in the Mini X class, and just about Hayden Chance in second place ahead of Alfie Baxter Davies. Then it should be Milo Pilfold in fifth, Ben Dawson in sixth, Leo Brown in Milo Pilfold in fourth, Ben Dawson in fifth, Leo Brown in sixth, Carl Slee in seventh, eighth for Dion Gowder, Luke Garlick in ninth, 10th for Finlay Harrison, Oliver Thompson in 11th, and then we saw dramas for AJ Arnold classified in 12th. And Alfie Briggs sadly had a compromised start to the race, classified in 13th. So there we go, Ian Aguilera, provisionally at least we say, is your champion in Mini X. And next up is going to be your A final in Junior X30.